Hey, how's it going, everybody? Andre Rucker here, and welcome back to the Rucker Reserve. And today, as you guessed it, by judging from the title, we're going to be talking about stock splits. So, as you guys have probably seen on the news, Tesla and Apple, both huge companies, have both announced stock splits. This means that, so for Apple's case, so for every share of Apple stock that you have as of August 24th, you will receive 4 shares on August 31st. This is what a stock split is, basically. Basically, it's when a company feels like that their stock price is probably maybe a little inflated, and they want to get rid of some more shares. Say, like, for Apple, if their share price was $1,000, now, with the stock split, the share price will go down to $250. So, say if you bought a share at $1,000, now you'll have 4 shares, each equaling $250 per share, so it'll still equal that $1,000. So in reality, a stock split, everything should balance out. No one should be like making or losing any money in these situations. And same with Tesla. Except Tesla has a 1 to 5 stock split. So this means that for every 1 share that you hold of Tesla, you will receive 5 shares. And as with Tesla's case, like I was explaining with Apple on their share dates, Tesla's stock split basis is going to be however many shares you have of Tesla on August 21st. Your shares will be distributed on August 28th. So for every 1 share of Tesla, you will get 5 shares on August 28th. So this could be I guess no one really wants to. Everyone sees the hype around this, right? So Tesla right now, like their share price skyrocketed after everyone announced this. Like this is looking really good for common investors. It's a lot of people are believing into the hype, and Tesla's always been believing in the hype. I mean, they still have not made a profit. And people are still, just buying into it. It's just because it's such a revolutionary company. And yes, the technology is very expensive. And so this is the issue, like why they're having, such a hard time creating profit for the company. But in other news, in the long run, Tesla will be a fantastic buy. But let's get away from my opinions. Let's talk about some facts here. So some of the negative aspects that people probably do not want to talk about when it comes to stock splits is that if you're very big into buying stocks and you have a giant portfolio and you're a very big accredited investor, such maybe hedge funds and or maybe you just someone who just has bought stocks over time and you have lots and lots of money in equity. Where this can become an issue is that now I'm going to use Tesla as an example. So say before you had 1 share. So the stock price would go up, $20, and so now you've gained $20 in equity for that share of stock. But the same vice versa, it could go down $20, so you only lost $20. But now you're gonna basically be multiplying that by 5. So if it goes up $20 per share, it's gonna go up $100 now. But now if it goes down, it's gonna go down $100 now. So, like I was saying, if you have a very big portfolio, this could not match with what your game plan is for a portfolio. Because a lot of people, there's a lot of different strategies that you can have for a portfolio, and this could not match up with it. This now, Tesla stock, if you had some shares before, it could be too volatile for what you want for your portfolio. So, portfolio volatility, it's like a giant formula, but the basis of it is that you have share price, and then you also have the weight compared to your entire portfolio. So now the weight of your portfolio of Tesla is going to be 5 times of what it was before, and same with if you have Apple, now it's going to be 4 times as what you want before. So even though there is a lot of hype about the stock split and how it's good for people with not a lot of money, and they're able to actually buy in and become investors in these companies. For giant, investors and very serious investors, this could be a hassle, and they're gonna have to rearrange some assets within their portfolio, and it could just be a headache for investors a little bit. It's still not necessarily a bad thing, but you just have to remember that now you have multiple shares of a company, so the volatility is going to be much greater. The risk is going to be a little greater. And that's just with the multiplying effect of now having 5 shares versus just 1 share. So the bottom line is, stock splits are very simple to understand, right? 1 to 4, 1 to 5. So basically, for every 1 share you have of a company, you will receive 4 or 5 shares, depending on what their stock split ratio is. And so, yes, this is a very, simplistic aspect of it in that, yay, like I had 1 share of Tesla, now I'll have 5 shares. But the bigger picture is that if you're a very big investor and like you're watching your portfolio and watching and calculating the risk at all times, is that now you're gonna have to really, buckle down and like recalculate your whole portfolio and to see if this actually matches your strategy. If you like, or maybe you might need to sell some shares of Tesla or Apple because now you just have too much and you don't want that extra risk and extra volatility within your portfolio. So with that being said, try not to believe in the hype if you're trying to get into investing or if you're already an investor. Don't believe in the hype. Sit down and focus. Look at your portfolio and see if this is going to align with what you want. Take the time to actually think about this methodically, and if you believe this is a good thing for you, then great, continue with it. But if you feel like you need to rearrange some assets, move some money around, do that as well. And that was the whole purpose of this video, was that I just wanted to let people know that, like, this might not be as much of a good thing as people want to make it out to be. The media and everything is hyping this up, obviously, and I just want people to know that, don't listen to that. Look at your portfolio and see if this aligns for you. But that's all I had today. Short, sweet video about stock splits and how this could positively or negatively impact your portfolio as a whole. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for some more videos, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.